Shouldn't it go into the policy at the policy level? I remember a couple of years ago, for example, it came from government that any new, I believe there were new estates after a certain year, it was now mandatory for you to have solar panels.
Yes. It would
at
be
the very least
sure.
for heating water.
Yeah.
So now we're looking at a water issue, and we look at sanitation at 16%, 5 years away from the establishment of the SDGs, which we all ratified as nations. Wouldn't it have to be at the policy level whereby you're saying, okay, fine, moving forward, if you're developing an estate, for example, have underground tanks that will be for the sole purpose of collecting rainwater, because you will have flooding. Sure. If you have an industrial park, for example, make it a mandatory thing that you have overhead underground, however you will be able to tap that water, where you have the pipage that then goes down into that. Wouldn't it make sense to have it at the policy level? Otherwise, we'd be talking about these issues, ad infinitum, without getting the results that we're looking for. Very little time left.
Sure, it would be, and policy starts at the top, as I mentioned about the institutional framework. There is that top. At the top, we have the issues of policy, and then also we have the operationalization mechanism, so that it boils down to the grassroots. And probably there may be a way of how is it monitoring or following up to ensure that some of these policies, or rather the identified ways of operationalizing the policies are being adhered to. And then I think there is also the aspect of change of attitude also. I would agree with that, change of attitude, because sometimes, and maybe when we have enough, or rather we tend to waste more. And as I was saying, if you did the rain, the roof catchment harvesting, it is to save your bill, and maybe the money you'll be able to save there, you'll be able to do some other things. And then also go to the institutions, also those lower institutions, say schools and such, and invest, support the institutions and such. And then also embrace the aspect of conservation, because as much as we talk about this range today, if you don't do so much, even the range probably we are looking at today will not be there in the next few years. So it is quite complex, but it is achievable, and we totally agree that policy will serve. And not that we don't have policies, there could be some few policies here and there, but now again sensitization to the local consumers or at the grassroots.